Hello everyone, how are we all doing tonight? 2 streams in a row. This is a little bit of a rarity now. Complete confession time. I had all the same issues with OBS tonight as I've had last night with it crashing and everything like that. So I have completely disabled everything as a plugin. I'm doing everything analog again. I've got to click all the buttons manually. I can't use my Stream Deck because the plugin for that is disabled. So fingers crossed everything's going to work, but at least we figured it out before the stream tonight. Does mean I can't do the vertical, which is mighty frustrating. So I don't know what it is. It has to be an issue with one of my plugins somewhere that I have in OBS. So I'm going to need a little bit of time to try and figure that one out. Maybe after the stream tonight I'll have a look and see if I can get to the bottom of it. But yeah, it's mildly infuriating, to be honest. I ran the stream for 10 minutes beforehand before going live and everything worked just fine. So I don't know what the story was. So let's just have a look here, because I've got this camera over this side. You don't want to see that much of me. You probably want to see a little bit more of that. There you go. You can see me anyhow. There's Bobblehead me. Bobblehead Argsy. Nodding away. So there we go. So what's the plan for tonight? Hello everyone. Welcome along. Pleasure to have you here. Another fun day. Counting down. What is it? Well, it's technically one sleep in New Zealand because it comes out at midnight tomorrow night. So I guess it's really, you know, if you're just waking up, it's one sleep for you as well. So how exciting. Tomorrow is technically the big day for Farming Simulator 25. But we're going to carry on having a bit of a play here. So we're going to carry on planting. I've got a few things I need to do first. So let's just go for a little bit of a wander. And, oh, it's interesting. My steering wheel's not working. I've made a boo-boo. I didn't test that out, did I? Right, something's become unconnected down the bottom, I would suggest. Let's just check all those plugs are working. It's not one thing, it's another, right? Well, it's just, you don't want to see me crawling down underneath my desk. Let's just go back to there for a second, see if I can figure this one out. Back to master keyboard. I'll just go back to my controller yachts. That'd fix everything, really. Right, I have reappeared. Look, is that going to have fixed it? Or are we just going to be completely and utterly... Oh, there we go. Look, we're back working. Good. Phew! Too many wires. I'm going to embarrass myself for a second here. Look down. I don't know if you can see down there. Not really. Underneath my desk, kind of over in that direction, is an absolute cable catastrophe. It is disgusting. But I cannot, kind of down, can you see on there? Down and around there. It's a mess. It is an absolute mess. And I hate it, but I cannot for the life of me figure out a better way to do it. So it is what it is, right? We'll get over it. We'll live. We'll survive. And we will move on. But we're working, which is the key thing. So, where was I? We were heading over this way. So we need to go and get this field here set up and starting to flood. We need to cultivate the other 2 or 3, and I'm actually going to try a subsoiler and ploughing them. I was looking at the horsepower on the tractor we have, which isn't actually that good, so I didn't want to sort of replace it, but we'll go and find something for that. So just come into here, let's flood, that's loud in my ear, and we'll go on. Anyhow, good evening everyone, welcome along. Been a couple of interesting streams, hasn't it? Nothing quite like flying by the seat of your pants. Nice to see you, Aussie Dan. How you doing? Heath is here. Hello, R2B2NZ. Good evening. Garrick's got a bucket of KFC and a couple of cans of Coke. You call that stream ready? I think that's pretty stream ready if you ask me. Bender, how you doing, mate? Good to see you, chum. Good evening. Grant is here. Hello, Grant. Scott, how you doing, mate? Get that internet sorted out on the next day, hadn't you? That's going to be a bit of a challenge. So, interestingly now, like I said, we need to come in. It does say we need ploughing. I do have ploughing turned on. But if we come in here, we can't actually flood it. So we must have to cultivate it and get it planter ready before we can flood it. So, let's jump up in here. I'm going to go for a bit of a drive. Get that disconnected, and we'll get this turned on, and we'll go down and figure out what we're going to buy and what's going to be running our what we can use for doing some ploughing and whatnot in that field under control. Are only small fields, so we don't need something big. But we'll go and see what we can find. We'll go to the driveway. We're right there. Mrs. Prof, how you doing? Hello to you, Elder. Good evening, mate. Welcome along. Yes. Nice to have you here too, buddy. Back to the old keyboard and mouse. Master race devices, right? All the important people use. Hey Sean, how you doing, mate? Good evening. Welcome along, Craig. G'day, buddy. Welcome. You put a timescales mod in Discord. You've probably seen it's good for testing. Good to know. I haven't actually seen it, but I will go and check it out. There's lots I haven't looked at. Like, I think I finished playing last night. I edited a video, went to bed. I've been at work, then football. Life, mate. Life, boys. Life, ladies and gentlemen. Life just gets in the way of having fun. But I wouldn't have it any other way. 5 minutes or 6 hours, you'll sort out those wires. I know what I want to do. I've got a little, I've got a ledge. Well, I don't have a ledge. I've got a back on the back of my desk that I can clip them up on. I kind of just need to screw something up there or put something up there that they can hang on. But it is what it is. Hey, farm guy. Hey, Dylan. Welcome along. Is row crop planting a thing in 25 planting corn? Not like we've seen previously. Not like the row crop ready stuff. In fact, there's some debate, I think, in an FSG stream this morning about multi-terrain angle not really even being a thing. Actually might have been in his Discord, but there's sort of a limited multi-terrain angle going on at the moment too, so can't even do anything with that. Now I better do this before I get in trouble. And those on. Down to the shop. Now, does anyone actually realise, and I think this is kind of strategic from Giants, but if we look at the map, as we drive along, shop is pretty much almost dead centre of the map. We should sort of say that's the centre of the map there, so it's not far off it. It's pretty close to being dead centre. Right, now I have been doing some looking, so as far as I can tell, we've got the 8510, which is the smallest of these, so it's only 160 horsepower. We could, I suppose, reconfigure it to 225, which is 24 grand. If we do that, then we can come in, and I was thinking about getting a power harrow, but I don't really want a 3 meter, because who wants to use 3 meters? 6 meters is too expensive. Plows, I just don't like the idea of using a plow like this in the field, plus that one's just getting too big. So I went to the subsoilers, and we've got the combi plow. Now this is an oldie but a goodie. We can get it in a 4 meter version. It actually only requires 150 horsepower. So I reckon we don't even need to bump our horsepower up on it, so I think we will just go for that. Now, the question will be, does that change the plowed state? I think it does, but let's find out. Hey John, how you doing? Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening to you. Surprised they do not have a Kubota as a starting tractor. Doubt they have these in Asia. Oh, 100% actually, I was quite surprised with that. It is an interesting choice, isn't it? Considering where we are. Never got the master race thing. Now the other thing we didn't get to do last night was get a vehicle to overtake us. So let's see if we can figure that out today. I'm sure we'll be able to. At some point along the way. Watching on the phone, Scott, oh goodness. Goodness. About as frustrating as having a dodgy OBS. Those textures in the wing mirror aren't the best, are they? What's my frame rates looking at the moment? Oh, down around 40. When I'm streaming, my frame rates do, and recording for that matter, they do sort of plummet a lot. Ideal. Did I miss my turn? No, here it is up here. Hey Dan, how you doing? Good morning to you. The terrain thing is multi-terrain angle. That is the terrain thing. Exactly what we were talking about. Let's get on up here. We might just go through and cultivate a field ourselves. And I might look to work on the others so we can get started with the planting. We've got this field just here on the left to do, and we've also got the other field to finish off, but we can't actually plant anymore until we've got all of those done. And then we're going to have to figure out what we'll do. We've actually got a lot of money. We might look at buying another field. I like the new being able to start with, choose your own basically amount of money to start with. I actually think that's kind of cool. A little change. Stones work the same in 25 so far as I'm aware they do, Dan. But we should hopefully have the chance to figure that out. Just a second. Now, oops. Those things flashing at us all the time. Do need to go down into here and make a start on this. So, change our camera view. Go like this. Can we rip off a headland on a couple of passes on each end? That should work. So, the question is, does this work as a plough? We're getting rocks, so it's giving us a cultivated texture, but that might be because we're in a rice paddy. So we are getting rocks, and they do look like they work exactly the same, but let's go and look in here. Find our soil composition. Needs ploughing. Is that turned off? It is turned off. Where are we? We're up here. There we go. So it has worked with the ploughing. See a little bit of fertilised in there, and red dots are the stones. So yeah, it is working for that. Actually, everything needs ploughing. Right, I've started flooding that one, so that's just going to have to suck it up till next time. Let's not drive off that rock. How you doing, Greta? You doing good, mate? Nice to have you here. Just coming on in. Right. Oops. Disconnect it. A lack of base game machinery compared to 22. Yeah, so they've said, I know Kermit said it a few times, is their focus has been on, oh, I love the ground deformation, their focus has been on getting features created in the game rather than worrying about equipment. So we're going to see over the next couple of months probably quite a few equipment updates, equipment releases coming through like we did previously. So yeah, that is what's going to happen with those. So I'm not surprised, but I think it's the right call to do is to make sure focus on having the features available, because if the features aren't there, the game's not there. It's no good having all the machinery and equipment if you haven't got the features sorted out, so I think it's the right thing to do. Was that MTA for that, the one shader, or does it require you to add textures? I think it's, I thought it was just changing a line of code in was it base game or the map? I think it's by map. You've got to put in a little bit extra to say how many angles it is. Worth actually checking out if you can do it in the game. Farmer Bob has got some good, he's got quite a good example or tutorial on how to do it for 22, so in case of figuring out if it's the same for 25 or not. Stones the base. I was so disappointed with that one, Yoss. Bumping it. I would have loved to have seen at least water, limestone, like lime actually being needed to be made for cement. It seems like such a weak. Like, it was the opportunity when you've got a map like this with a beach. They could have had a sand quarry or something like that where you had to get sand, kind of how the iron ore was in Silver Run Forest. Missed opportunity as far as I'm concerned. Bit of a shame. Large stones. Thought only spaders gave large stones right away. It's been a while. I'm glad to get small stones. Yeah, I don't actually know, Dan. Definitely seem to be large stones popping up, though, aren't they? Definitely not small little suckers. I suppose, though, if you're deep ripping as much as we are with the subsoil, you'd expect to get some bigger stones, wouldn't you? Some noob, hello, welcome along. Nice to have you here. I think you need to buy the cement factory. If you build custom buildings, cement is expensive. So I haven't looked yet. I did see, is there a warehouse where you can buy all the inputs? Have I seen that? I'm sure I saw, I'll just make a look now. I'm sure I saw, if we go into prices, cement. So buy at the warehouse. So where is the warehouse? Tag that, 1448 meters away. Right, there we go. There's a warehouse. I saw FSG was using it, wasn't he? Right here. No, that's a delivery warehouse. Oh, we're at the buy trigger. There you go, so you can come through and buy everything, which is nice. I think that's a nice addition. So you don't have to use like a buy anywhere sell point. You can actually go through and do that. So if you wanted to make something that needed rope, for example, or you wanted to cheat your way to doing something, expensive though. Like said 1,000 litres of rope is $21,000. What does 1,000 litres of rope sell for normally? Rope. 15,000 is the peak price, so you definitely pay a premium to buy it yourself. Interesting. Have I installed the latest driver for my farm stick? Possibly not, some noob. Possibly not. I literally plugged it in for the first time yesterday, in about 4 months. I just hadn't been using it, so I was committed myself to starting out FS25 using my steering wheel and joystick more. It's mainly for live streams. I'll default back to the controller, I think, for recording videos and whatnot. But for live streams, I thought we'd get into doing more with this. And I still need to make some changes to how everything's set up here at my desk. It's still not quite perfect. Every map has a warehouse. Yeah, I think that's quite a nice little feature. Makes you wonder if you should even add Bible versions for all pallets. Ooh. I mean, unless you're going to completely undercut the market, Yos, there's really no point. But the liftable pallets, the liftable versions of everything would be nice. But did you say you were having trouble with that because they've changed some of the fill types? Is that right? Bulk versus something else? I don't remember now. Hey, Kerem, how you doing, mate? Good to see you. Hope you're well. Am I going to build Lego with the steering wheel on the way? That is the $1,000,000 question. I've actually thought I could have a table just here and kind of repurpose, because the camera I'm using, that one, is my normal Lego camera, so I don't know. I do need to get back into building my telehandler though. I might even just do a stream where instead of doing any farming, we might just build. I might just build Lego. And I don't need my steering wheel at all. Not sure. Right. Well, now that we've done this, we're going to have to worry about these stones, aren't we? Back in a minute. And what I might do, actually we figured out there wasn't many contracts. I was going to say we could have become a contractor for doing some work, but because I wanted to get into doing the baling, but there's no grass fields on this map to be able to do baling with. Alright, let's hire a worker for this one. Test that out, see how that's going to work now. Two. Oh, let's go to 3. I can't go down to 2. Start with work the headlands on. Start with up down. Right. So just press go on that. It's not going to take too long by the looks of things. Which means we can go and continue on jobs over here. Right. This rice planter here is ready to go. Look at me. I've still got my safety helmet on from riding the bike earlier. Oh, it's all ready to go. Ah, nice. Why would you measure open leaders? We come up with a way to measure it that's easy and accessible, so I guess that's how they've done it. Right, I love that texture on there. Do you know what I'm intrigued with? Do you know what I want to try and do? While we're here, because you can see the ring. You can see the ring. I'm just going to do something. Bring up my documents, my games, FS25, and is it the game settings? No, is it that one there? No, it's the other game, isn't it? Under main folder. That game.xml. Oh. Which one is it you could normally change the scale and settings under? Maybe I did miss it. What height, full screen mode, rendering. Doesn't actually show any of the graphics settings in there. It's all the game stuff. Music. Volume. Okay. Maybe it's because I'm in the game, so go back and do it. Right. Oh well. Let's not worry about that now. I was going to go and try and see if I could get rid of that ring of doom in the distance. Test that out. Right. Working with number of headlands. Work the headlands on. Start with the up down. Skip lanes. Let's try one skip lane. See what happens with that. And we're going to go and start there. Now, you're asking if lime's needed for these fields. I don't believe it is. All the fields are pre-limed. I'm not sure which way around it is. They don't show up as needing lime. Yeah, they obviously don't, because this one here, Kirim, that little bit of lime there was on the field before I created it. So this field over here, I created that rice paddy. It's showing need lime on the bit that I didn't create a paddy on, and not on the piece I did, so yeah. I'm taking it from that it doesn't. It's interesting. Now that's curved. Can't look at it now. Very interesting. Right. Let's get into this one. Finish off our piece we were doing before. Pick this up. Why can I not fill that up over those? 22. Do we need to get them off the 8, do we? I know how I can do that. Maybe I can't. Oh, let's do it this way. Oh, here we go. How to unload rice 101. Sardine, what's with the extra harvester and planters? What do you mean, what's with them? Just doing lots of harvesting and planting, that's all. Oh, what's refilling? Yeah. Good. Hey, Bo, how you doing? Good to see you. Bigger fields would be nice, wouldn't it, Jason? Hey, Taz, how you doing? Good to see you again. Welcome back. So why is that not keep on filling? Interesting. Might fill off the ground. Oh well. So I'm going to finish planting this field over here. Did you get Courseplay to work already? No, that's the AI workers built into the game. Said it. All part of the game now, the new AI workers. Oh, let's see. Will the truck overtake us? Yes, there it goes. It passed us. Oh, next car behind us probably was going to pass too. Look, they're on the angle and they're indicating. And then we turned in front of them. How good. Right, AI workers completed their task. So, let's try this. Let's just hit AI worker on, oops, not that. If they can figure out how to finish that off and go find a finish, which would be the rock, the cultivation. Easy job really, isn't it? Need a helmet on the rice planter, it does look dangerous. Exactly, Dan. Exactly. Planter comes with free organic fertilizer, you just gotta hire a new helper for every field. Is that right? I haven't seen that. But the likes, Depot. Like away. Like there's no tomorrow. Right. Jump in there, up, down. Okay. Go in there. Not doing a good job over there. Kind of figuring things out here and making, finishing off my mess. We'll carry on this. Did I plan to make a video announcement for the map thing? I will do something. Don't know whether it'll be a video announcement or just a post about it or something. But yes, Yoss I might as well tell people about it now. Yoss has found a much smarter and more efficient way, and come up with a more efficient way to have a map directory for FS25, the same way. It's similar to how I did the one for FS22. It won't be exactly the same. We have a few different features. All the mod hub maps will be pretty much automatically populated, except for the location. So that makes things pretty easy from our point of view, because that was basically what made the last one hard, was just keeping it up to date. So it'll be good to be able to do that. And yeah, so we'll be pushing that out live. Obviously at the moment it doesn't have anything on it apart from the 3 default maps, but it's a good way to start. 18 litres of speed. Yep, not much at all. Not much at all. Sounds like a diesel ride-on bar, does. Where are the Aussie maps? I'm working on them for a Kiwi or Aussie map, Scott. I keep on making suggestions. Right, that should get one done. Look. Right types. Should come up with our rice. There we go. It's all sorted. That one ran out of seed, so let's take this down there and carry on. We'll carry on. In fact, we can take the ape down to fill it up. Let's do that. I wonder if the ape will get stuck in the field. You reckon we can drive the ape in the grass? I'm going to find out, right? Why will that not refill? Annoying. Hey, left field modding, how you doing? And by rice seedlings from me, they may be a little damaged. Quite right. Oh, the dead body of the helper after the plunder when he killed it. Gotcha. Right, what do you reckon? Are we going to get stuck in here? I don't know. So far. Hey Tim, how you doing? Good to see you. Is Tornadoes on all maps or is it regional thing? I think it's on all maps. From everything I've heard as well. Yeah, I haven't seen it on all maps yet, Taz, but that's my understanding. It will be everywhere. Hey Yoran, good to see you, mate. The rice be on other maps too, or just this map? Rice can be on any map, and both sites of rice. No differentiation between those. Am I going to convert the New Zealand fert pack? He's pretty pleased. New Zealand map would be amazing. New Zealand map would be absolutely incredible. I'd like to convert the fert pack. Just have to wait and see how we go. Right, that's suitably flooded. Right, rock picking then I guess, isn't it? So we can't actually start more planting until we get that done. So, stone pickers. We've got one option. Not going to buy it, we will lease it. Can we run at 120 horsepower? Yeah, we can. So we have to wait for our tractor to be finished, which it almost is. New Giants editor is way easier to work with. Oh, it's not out yet, left field, is it? I hadn't seen it come out. Map directory, yeah, it's going to be good. It's going to be good. In fact, I wonder. Let's have a look. Wait a minute. Let's go in the corner. Too efficient, Yoss. Anyhow. There you go. That's what it looks like. So you can click on that. It's got Riverbend Springs, map PDA, Zelonka. It's going to have the map details. Click on download and it's probably going to take me to the Giants web store. There you go. Well, you can't because it's part of the game, but you get the idea. Now, did you guys know if you go to purchase and you go pre-order, you can use the code ARGSY Gaming to help support the channel. If you want to be legends, as easy as that. As easy as that. Scott, how you doing? Do I remember the store deliveries mod? Absolutely, I use that all of the time. Is there anything similar built in? No, there's nothing similar built in. Nothing at all. Hey Chris, how you doing? You can sell my extra seeds, but the price is 4k per 1,000 litres. Doesn't seem like a profitable veg to grow just for personal seed use. Yeah, and they're not like the is it? No. Oh, is that because is that not working? Oh, because I wasn't in this. No, not that one. Why am I tabbing out all the time? Under greenhouses. It's only a $3,000 greenhouse as well, so it really is just for doing what you want to do with it, which is grow some seedlings. G'day Sebastian, how you doing? You've got no net either, Tim. Goodness, it's two of you tonight who've got no internet at the moment. Each of those pallets is like 25 litres. Yeah, there's not much on it. Not much on it at all. Yoran, 2 years as a member. Thank you very much, mate. You're a legend. Been a blast having you around as part of the community. I'd love to see you around for another 24 months. Hope you get more classic Massies. Grow up with 148 on your farm. I'm sure there will be Massies coming out our ears once the modders get their hands into editor and things. I don't see it not being a thing, that's for sure. Right, let's put this up behind the shed here. Right, another trip down to the store. On those. Cab you again. We're off. Go find a rock picker. What time does the game go live for us mortals? Tuesday morning, 2 AM I think it is, Bo. Although some people are saying 1 AM on console, so I thought 2 AM on PC, based on the fact that Australia is getting it at midnight. But yeah, somewhere around there. So, at least you can have a late night tomorrow night. Wednesday morning. What is this map directory? So yeah, it's just it's something I did in 22, which I failed to keep up to date. Basically showing every map up until a point that was released for Farming Simulator 22. But yeah, Yoss has got a much smarter way to do it, which basically grabs the information out of Mod Hub directly and doesn't really need as much input from us, which is good. Refills your code. It does if you click on the right link. Shameless plug. Missed my answer because you were in the kitchen about doing a video. I haven't planned on doing anything just yet. Look, car's overtaking us on the left. There it goes. Pretty cool. Yeah, I'll do something about it, Yoss. Maybe just a community post, maybe a video. So. Dan, you bought 22 from Giants, never again. Constant problems with your code whenever I try to. It is a little bit harder than using Steam. I'll admit it. I have a Word document I use for a pretty Word document. I'll do this in the mirrors without turning around. Look, how much closer do I need to be? Tell you what, I'll take that. That. Days. Yeah, I'd have a Word document, I just keep my codes in. So whether it's for the DLC or whatever it is, all stays in one space. But it is a little bit of a pain. Another Scott in the house, yes you do. Great Scott, another Scott. Save the rocks for construction projects. I'm planning on it, Dan. Good call. Scott's coming out of the woodwork, I hope not. And play tomorrow after work. Well, tomorrow after work, it's only Monday today, Bo. Early hours of Wednesday morning. Wednesday after work. That'll do it. Hey Crofty, how you doing? See you, mate, welcome along. Is that stream? Yes! Yes, so what time are we doing it? 7:30 PM UK, 8:30 AM New Zealand time. FSG and I are going to jump into a multiplayer server. I've got it all set up. And we're going to run some silage and some sugar beets to do. So we're going to try out the Amity beet equipment, and we'll do a little bit of silage. Just because it's a fun, easy thing to do. It doesn't take a lot of effort to set up. So yeah, got a server all up and running for that. Can't even use the indicator, I know, right? Oh, this hill's steep. Depending on your internet, maybe Wednesday morning. Yeah, I'd suggest that'll be when you're playing it. Oh, so that skipped rows, but didn't actually go back and do the rest. Huh. Okay. Oh well. Go and sort that out. You're going to pick up your new Farming Simulator 2025 tomorrow morning. Where are you getting that picked up from, Liz, mate? Right. Okay, let's unfold that. Hold on. Right, oops, it's all down already. So here we go with a bit of rock picking. Acres of opposite lock there. Oh, I forget how much lock this wheel has on it. Yeah. So I hadn't really thought about the fact that the rock picker would actually leave wheel tracks, but makes sense, I suppose. Yeah, the wheels on the outside bounced. Left little divots as they bounced across. That was kind of cool. Different. The sound effects are good too. I'm sure they're a bit more pronounced than they were in 22. Not so much the clicking, but definitely the stones going up into the back. Hey, Disturbed, how you doing? Catch you later, Bo. Thanks for being here, mate. It's the same for everyone, Kieran. Apparently it was time zoned last time, but I think different. The hard part is different retailers, so I don't think Steam may be a different time, console may be a different time. So the times Giants have shared at what time their version's going to be available, as far as I understand. We've got 380 litres off here. An insignificant amount of rocks. This will be the first and last time I do rock picking in FS25, by the way. Hey Clovis, how you doing? What happens when you try and read chat at the same time? Have I looked into the Hori truck somewhere? No, I haven't. be in and out of cell phone reception to try and watch some bits. Nice one, Ollie. Nice to have you there. Nice. What time it's releasing for us? Whereabouts are you, Clovis? What part of the world are you in? Are you in New Zealand or somewhere else? If you're in New Zealand, it'll be about 1 or 2 a.m. on Wednesday morning. Alright, there we go, that's that one done. I gotta admit, I love the ground deformation. I'm driving over and actually seeing depressions in the field. It's very cool. If we go any further, let's just jump out here. Start flooding that, which we can do now. Of course, we couldn't do that before. Oh, look at the water in the tyre tracks. It's juicy. It's so good. Taking a half day off on Wednesday, brother, and you'll be setting up a farm together. Really can't wait. Nice. EB Games and Newmarket's got it for you. Okay. There you go. Interesting, because I think even if you have the disc version, you probably can play it straight away. I haven't tried the disc version I've got, the PS5 version. What are you buying it on? Definitely leaving some time out. Yet no arguments from that person. Ooh. Just so you can see where you've been. Anyone here interested to see what Yoss brings? You also bring pancakes, and that's about all we can bring. That's all he knows. Nobody likes playing with rocks. Yep, I'm with you on that, Disturbed. You can bring a maze. It's already an amazing game. Is Chunakun here tonight? He was earlier. But I think he's... Oh no, there he is. He's popping up. Don't mind rocks because I play on then roll. I usually have to pick up for new fields. I love it considering. Yeah, look. The beauty was in 22 that you didn't have to plough after every crop, whereas previously it used to be every, what, second crop you had to plough after or something like that in 19, if I remember correctly. So by not having to plough every crop, it kind of made it a little bit more manageable. Or tolerable. You going to describe it. The best way rocks were ever integrated though was the way that Thundar Modding wrote the script for FS19. If you didn't experience rocks in FS19, you're missing out, but actually spawned proper objects that you could then go around and pick up with a Digimon rock picker. You didn't get random patches, rocks would just randomly spawn. It was probably the greatest way rocks could be done ever. Well, it would have made animal feed consumption more realistic, but it's the same as 22. Also, you can't mow pastures. Oh, I haven't tried mowing pastures. That was one other thing I was interested about. That's a bit of a shame, isn't it? If you had a big pasture with no animals in it, that you can't actually take the grass off and mow it. You forgot what you were going to do. You've forgotten what that is. Off to be another early start tomorrow. I might get to the stream tomorrow. See you on Wednesday night. Thanks for the answer for good night. Yeah, no worries, buddy. Thanks. I might stream tomorrow night too. And Wednesday night, tentatively at this stage, might be a multiplayer stream on FS25. Launching a couple of new servers for the community, so Anyone wants to join? It is the tentative plan at this stage. Test some things in some bug reports. Think a Giants bug tracker, bug reporter. I find it cumbersome for a rookie to be able to provide the right information. I'll have a look at it and I was like, oh, I can't be bothered with that. You need the rocks for the projects, right? Well, we can go and actually have a look at the temple. Some require rocks. You need rocks to make cement, concrete blocks and the roof plates, so no doubt that will be part of what you need for some of the constructions at some stage. Oh, that was the release schedule. Thank you, Yoss. Thank you, Jim. Sorry, Yoss. Didn't mean to offend you. You like rock and roll, but you don't like rocks and rolling. Fair enough, too. I think on this map you have to put it down. This is Prof. It's built into Riverbank Springs. I think. Let's just have a look. Instructions, bakery. Yeah, you must have to place it in here. So it is. I can't remember if there's a cheap version of it or not. Yeah, I completely overlook it. Oh, there it is, cement factory. $370,000 and takes rocks and will output your cement, concrete, and cement, roof tiles, and the concrete blocks. Which while we're here, let's go and just have a quick look over at the temple, which is right up here. To build the temple, first thing you need is the cement bags and long planks. So $370,000 to buy the cement factory and the planks. I mean, let's face it, all anyone is going to do is use the warehouse. Come down here, buy things once I've got the money for it, because let's see, what's 6,000 cement bags going to cost me? I'm assuming 6,000 litres. It cost me $27,000 versus the 270 or 300,000 to buy the place. So it's a bit of a false economy. We need a cheaper cement factory. You got it for PS5 as well. Nice. Give it a gander. Looks mint. Can't find an Oz except for the overpriced gamesmans. Is that for the Hori steering wheel? Scott. Hey, look, how you doing? $300,000 factory. Exactly, Dan. Haha. I wound them up once about not having a release schedule for New Zealand. I mean, I am Australasia's. In fact, what do we talk about on the weekend? I could actually say I'm Asia Pacific's largest farming simulator content creator. The most well-known farming simulator content creator. I don't know. How arrogant do you want to be? Right. Once I dump these now. So filling that first one, let's just jump out and do those while we're doing that. I love how it fills in the tire tracks. So cool. 3, 2, 1, break an ankle. Except I'm on the moon, so I won't. Right, here we go. Hey, Farm Roland, how you doing? Welcome along. Yeah, it would have been nice to be one of the cheaper ones, that's for sure. Alright, let's have a look. Can we sneak around the back of these maybe and dump these for now? It's probably going to be as good a spot as anywhere. So it's easy to come and pick them up from later. Yep, 1300 litres. Alright, turn that off. We can now go back. And now, here's a good question. How do you return leased equipment? So, that's the thing we're missing here, is we don't have the lease tab, and this is the one thing I don't like. Yeah. So I've got to know what I've got leased, so at least it has a leasing cost. Of all the menu changes, the vehicle one is the one I dislike the most. Right, this one's... I almost out of rice again. Crikey. Who knew it took so much rice out of rice paddy? So this is... Are you talking about... You're not thinking of the Mazda one, are you, Scott? Because this has got an indicator stalk on it. You can't see it, but it's on the left-hand side of the wheel. I can turn the lights on. That turn on, you'll see. Lights. Yeah, see the lights. Indicators. So you can't, but yeah. This is the vehicle control system wheel. I'm just using the farm stick next to it because I like that more than the Hori side panel. With the fixtures, I love that they've added some small versions of them. Yeah, 10% of the price and 10% of the production. Great for early play. Yeah, I agree. I really like that Garrett. We've got a rice one up there running, bagging some rice for us already. Our early rice harvest. Right, we're out of no point carrying on, so we're going to be out of rice in a second. I wonder if this one will fill up out of this pallet. So confusing. And now it will. There we go. Typical. Ooh, you can refill a water tray from the field. Ah. Ooh, I'm going to do that in a second. I fully believe you, Yoss. No reason to doubt you, but I'm going to try that out. That's good. That's good to know. So you can't fill up from the pump, but you can fill up from the field. Makes sense, right? Because it's just water. It's water. It's a water plant. No more planks. Aussie representative. Yep. I'll be an honorary Australian. I can put the shrimp on the barbie like the best of them. Don't ask me to wear a thong, alright? Did I work at the rice plant? No, I just reset it and brought it back up and it seemed to kind of work. But they're trying to break into Asia with this release. Competing against a few billion. I know. Then I seriously looked at what sort of social media platforms they use in Japan and that sort of thing to try and see if there was any way I could get the foot in the door first. No such luck. Hey Share, good evening, how you doing? 86 watching. Thanks everyone for tuning in. Nice to have you all here. Like Bovine's reminding you, if you haven't hit the thumbs up button, it'd be greatly appreciated if you did. support the channel. And of course, shameless plugs. We've got a competition going on to win FS25. If you haven't entered that, 3 copies, closes in about 3 hours, and I'll draw it tomorrow. But we've got a full copy of the game in Year 1 Season Pass, and then just 2 copies of the base game only. The PC to give away. So, you want to get in? We'll be in to win. Water planes fly over forest fires. Are they water planes once they've dropped water though, or are they just planes? At what time do they cease being water planes? They don't have water on them. Is there a different truck somewhere? Alright, it's full. Alright, let's go have a look. 2 more passes. We've got to figure out a way to get some more rice. Cousins. Hey music man, how you doing? I don't have the legs for the thumb. Hey. What are you saying? Make good money off those legs. I have to wear shorts next time I'm streaming. To refute that claim. No one needs to see that. Just tried to activate your install version of the game, didn't work. Ah. Right, let's get this finished off. And then, like I said, we're going to have 3 more fields to do and get some more rice. Oh, yeah, it is 2 hours. I was miscalculating R2. Aren't they just made out of aluminium and not water, otherwise it would be glass? Yeah, that's a fair point too. Very fair point. Taking this way too serious. Hey Amon, how you doing mate? Good to see you. Congrats on the victory, better team showed up on the day. It was a tough one. Definitely give you guys credit for that. We just managed to get on the right side of the referee really. We made it hard for ourselves. I think we could have done it a bit easier than we did, to be honest. Fair play. Thanks, mate. Appreciate that. Alright, any more rice spawned there? Nope. Planting this one then. Oh, I do like to plant in a rice paddy. The Kiwis won something. Get out of here, Scott. It's the All Blacks, actually. I can say the same about the Wallabies. The Aussie rugby team won something finally. I know we talked about the Pearl Jam concert last night. It was bittersweet because last night they played the one song I really wanted to hear, which was Black, but also the one song Mrs. Argsy wanted to hear, which was Better Man. And the one song our friend who came with us really wanted to hear, which was Yellow Lead Better. That was a bit of a, why couldn't they do that last night, on Friday night? Did you put that time back? Leave the music to you. It's all yours, Bo, all yours. Now, if you've watched any of my videos and heard the intro, that is all Bovine's music. Wireless. Listen to them on Spotify, wherever you get your music from. Copyright strike. Oh right, we might have to go for another drive on the 8 to get some more pallets of rice seedlings. Then it's going to be time to figure out what we're going to do. Is there anything anyone would like to see they haven't seen anyone else do, or they'd like to see done again, that we could go into a little bit of exploration on? I'm open to try anything, so let me know. Otherwise I might try and do maybe some contracts of something. I don't know. Doesn't take much fertilizer, does it? Oh, how did you find it, Shio? I knew you were going to that. What did you think? Enjoy it? Is it a show? I can't remember if you told me you'd seen it before or not. Hey, Edsy, how you doing, mate? Let's just have a seat. Right. I remember to take a minute this morning at 1100 hours. Do you know what, Scott? I did, because at 1100 this morning we had a P-51 Mustang fly over the city. We've got one locally out at the Air Force Base, and they did a flyover of the Remembrance Service in the square, so I went out and looked skyward for a couple of minutes and obviously admired that amazing piece of engineering, and also took the moment to remember all of the brave people who've gone before us. Right, let's go find the ape. Get that back down, get a couple more seedlings. How far? Let's just double check before we do that. How far away is this from producing more? It says 4 litres, so I think that's a wee way away from bringing any more for us, so ape it must be. Ramming traffic. What happens to ramming traffic? Don't go very far, Bender. Okay. Let's see how it is. Coming after you. 36. Know what we need to be doing. Cheers, Chinook. Catch you later, mate. Good to see you, buddy. Yeah, winter job to have to stop before planting. I think that's going to be the deal. Why? It's certainly not a instant gratification, that's for sure. The ground textures, they always were hard, weren't they? Streams look fantastic. There's so much happening with lighting and ground depth. Yeah, there's always something, isn't there? Well, that's the one thing I've found. There's something going on. Why do you start with headlands and an IRO of the farmer would fire you on the spot or worse? Yeah, this is something we've debated a number of times, Gert. I don't know with rice. However, in my experience planting in New Zealand, we always plant the headlands first, and I've heard it explained, and I think the Millennial Farmer explained it really well. I'm sure that was who it was. Someone explained it. You cultivate the headlands last, so you rip up all the compaction. When you're planting, you plant the headlands first, otherwise when you plant the headlands last, you're going to be planting into that compaction and turning on the ends. I don't know which way is right, which way is wrong, but certainly here in New Zealand, and in fact we've had maize planters that have been out, they're probably actually still out there going at the moment. If it wasn't for this, I would have gone down and taken some video of them tonight, but yeah, for us, we do it exactly the way I am. But isn't it interesting? There's different ways all around the world how things are done. Right, where is this? Under pallets? Right seconds. What do you reckon? We're going to need 3? Let's see if we can take 3 back on the 8. Let's see. Fold that. So used to having auto start turned on. You don't want to drive in the soil you just sowed, the sapling's very fragile. I guess that's a fair with the rice. Rice is a little bit different to a seed, isn't it? It is an interesting thing to consider. Right. Oops. I could have sworn I was going straight into that then. Apparently I was not. Right, let's see if this is going to work. Can you see anything to do with animals in new pastures? How does feeding work? As in grass in the pasture gives 40%. Can you also feed them 10 mile silage while still in the pastures? We can buy some animals, see if we can find somewhere we can put a pasture down, Garrick. Down for that. I can tell you, you can give them silage. And that they'll eat that before the before the meadow. Now the question's going to be: is the strap on the 8 tall enough to go over something this high? We may never find out if I knock it over. To fix this dead zone in this little button on the top. Five pallets on it, did he? Not 5 pallets tall though. What happens if I drive into the river? No, that's a spontaneous act, Hyper. I'll save that for tomorrow with FSG. We might have a swimming race with them. Oh, come on. Stay in one spot, little button. This is annoying, isn't it? Even worse. Just Stop. Alright, big question. Can we strap these on? Oh, we can. Oh, no. I don't know if this is a good thing or not. Oh, 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 no. That didn't last very long, did it? Right. Avert your eyes. Right, you reckon we can, what's the chances of actually getting this back? Are we gonna do it? Too high. The worker actually did a pretty good job the other day. Right, we're on straight, we'll open her up. Dagon tried 3 patterns of mushrooms and it failed spectacularly. Will it fall over on the first bend? We've answered that one. Committed to trying now though. Still wearing the bike helmet. I should be. Yep. Still a cautious tuk-tuk driver. Oh, where's that car going? Where's that car going? Yeah, I need to, that's exactly what I need to do, Sean. It's just on that little top hat on the Thrustmaster, so I just need to figure out which one it is. I can probably do it in the Thrustmaster Thrustmapper software. Just have to have a look. I might even have to update a firmware or something like that. Right, we're on the home stretch. Let's hope nothing appears out of the fog coming the other way. Probably not even going to make it up the hill, is it? Christ, I've actually been able to go as fast as I can. It's little, gentle little... Gravity! Oh, gravity's a bummer, isn't it? Oh no, I might have to go up it in reverse. Can I even do that? Oh goodness. I need to go in reverse. You know, gravity is quite high and quite a way back. Come on. Come on, keep nudging your way around. No, don't go up the hill. Sorry neighbours, Sorghum. Just need to try and get back onto 3 wheels. Eee. Oh, crikey. So close. So close. I don't even know if I'll make it up in reverse. Alright. It's gonna work. Alright, there we go. Science. Right, this is all for science. It's a front weight. I am the front weight Garrick. Top button's gone. 8 or 9 like they would have in Asia. They would have like 3 or 4 hanging over the edges, wouldn't they? I can't even remember if that's the steepest hill, to be honest. Got another hill to go up here, don't we? This one's okay, just don't accelerate too fast up it. Alright. Probably get up here and find that we've got rice coming out of the rice saplings coming out of the greenhouse or something. Right, slowly. And fast. Ta-da! Done. Oh, that was hilarious. Right, let's top these up and go and get these fields done. Hopefully it's enough. I think I need a truck. I've got a truck, it's not as much fun though. In the name of science. In the name of science. Right. So, carry on. What's the AI worker going to do for this? We don't want to skip roads, we'll do 3 headlands, 2 whatever. Okay, let's go cave, hire them. Carry on doing their thing. And the other one is... I'm so used to having the mod for 22 where you can just accelerate and automatically start the engine. I'm also need to figure out what this issue is about having to hop out to refill. That's going to drive me nuts. Have to go, thanks for the last Steve run on the next one. Cheers, why? Catch you later, buddy. Is having you here? Hey Mark, how you doing? Stopping in, dropping a like. Much appreciated as always. There's a muscle memory coming along with the wheel and farm stick. I'm getting there. I still need to remember to press the button down here for the start. I also need to look at what the buttons do on the steering wheel. Not fully au fait with all of those yet. So still a little bit of practice. Right, more AI work going on. 3 done. Up, down, work the headlands on. Start with the up downs. Skip lines, none. Okay, H. I'm underway. Right. Leave them to do their thing. Now, how far does my land go? How far do I own down to this side? Across to here. We own quite a way, don't we? We own all the way down to here? Pretty much. This is prime place for a cattle pasture, right? Nice flat bit just in here, and we can try and do it the whole way around. Let's give that a go. Not that one. Shift P. We need some water buffalo. That's what we need. So, now some of these are different. So this is a breeding barn, so you won't get milk. This is a breeding barn. This is a place to keep your cows. It's a breeding barn. So, the cheapest one to actually get cows that produce milk is $254,000. So I, for one, cannot wait till we see some cheaper options for animals, because this is just not going to work down in here. It's a shame. So again, so used to having some cheap options. Also interesting how the you get to see the collisions, and this is what I was getting up here with some of these rocks when I was trying to build in there. So yeah, frustrating. It's kind of annoying. Well, how about we start with, we'll start breeding some water buffaloes at least. Can't place fence there. What do we can fit in this? Right, land is not owned by me. Is it too steep for the fence? Huh. 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 We can do it there. I'm going to be in the wrong spot then, isn't it? Alright, let's customize our fence. Come pretty much all the way down there. All the way up here. What have we got? That's annoying. Thought we were going to be able to go up above there. Area is restricted. Is that the tree? Must be. Creative Pastures by Alexi Gaming. I do like that you can do as many beans as you can. Right, here we go. So that started out as a 7 cow pasture. What we ended up with space for? 18. Okay. Well, it's a start. And we're going to go water buffalo. Let's get. No point having older ones, is there? Just max out on these 10 grand. Okay. We buy those. There we go. Happy days. It's a pretty impressive pasture though, right? So how many have we got spawned in here? One. Let's count them. I almost feel like there's more than 18. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. So we actually can see all the animals. Wow. So, question is, some pretty impressive fonts are in there. The question though is, if we were to have 1,000, would we see 1,000? I don't know. I quite like that though. The word kind of good. I'm guessing they won't breed at max capacity because there's no space for them, Garrett. Yeah, the attach to reattach is something I've had in 22 as well, Dr. Fish, and I just can't figure out what's causing it. And it's frustrating the heck out of me. How you doing? It's good, Steve. Good to see you. Good to see you. All the new features that are in FS25. Which one would have taken back in time to the launch of 22 if you had a time machine? That's an interesting question. Maybe. Maybe the AI workers and GPS. I still think for the greater good of the game, that's one of the biggest additions because it allows more for console players, right? Other things are beautiful, but I just think that adds the most for console players. Alright, productive farmland going on. So I'm assuming they'll still breed in the bigger ones, they just don't produce milk in the big ones. That's all I can figure out. So, you know what we were going to try and do? We're going to try and fill this water up from here, weren't we? Now what do we need to do that with the tractor? Test this out. Joss was telling us we can fill water up out of rice paddies, so let's see if it works. How you doing, Farmer? Good to see you. I'd love to know what the number's actually capped at. Yeah, I might have to test that at some stage. Although I don't want to put 1,000 cows in a pasture and then have to try and count them all. That would not be fun. Right. That ape has taken a battering. It really has. Refill. Look at that. That's pretty cool. Disappointed they weren't allowing blind AI for things like baling or pickup. Yeah. Yeah, that's... I agree. Actually, we're going to take some water down to those cattle, weren't we? The ape again? No, I managed to miss it that time. Yeah, definitely would have been nice to have more options for the AI, so that you can try and program it to do things that it might not be meant to be doing. Who knows? That might be something they free up as they can test it and see that it's actually going to be of benefit to players. Never say never. So one thing with steering wheels that I still take a while to get used to is actually having to back in and do it a certain way. How much water is that going to take? The steering feels counterintuitive when I'm backing. What? Take it all. Thirsty little things. All but 50 litres of it. So what was that? 6,000 litres, I think. Front windrow mod and AI baling will be done. Yeah, that'll do it. The thing is, it shouldn't need to. Look at how close we were to finishing that field. It's annoying. Just top that up. Fill it up while we've got it hooked up. Talk about it next time. How far into we have to go? Right on the edge. Yeah, I like that too. Being able to just dump a pasture in there and make it suit the space you've got. That is very cool. And, you know, being able to make it narrow and widen, and yeah, it is a very nice feature. So, it's only, yeah, it is. It's only this that I have to do, and the water tanker I didn't have to hop in and out to fill. Anything you need to test and report to Giants? There was something I was thinking of, Yoss. Oh, I was on a multiplayer server earlier, setting it up with FSG later on, and you can't have admin as your admin password. It wouldn't let me have that. Whether that's by design or not, I don't know, probably. But when you're just doing a server between a couple of friends, I don't think that should matter. But is there a section up here it didn't do as well? There is. But I was having issues tabbing between vehicles, so it wouldn't tab between some vehicles. It was like it didn't exist. It's very hard, it'd be a very hard one to recreate. So then I reset the vehicle to the store and it worked, so I don't know what it was. No, it was before resetting the first time. Then resetting it fixed it. Well, actually I sold the first time. First time it happened to. I thought it might have been the type of tractor because it was a case and it didn't work, and so I thought, oh, maybe it's that. But I reset that one and then it happened with a John Deere, so. Work the headlands on, start with up, down, 0, okay. Do you know what? We are going to, I bet you, did this planter? We're going to run out of rice seedlings again. I bet you. That's almost a whole field, a whole, please don't do that to me. Right, let's have a look at a contract. What have we got to do? We've got a baling contract. Baling contract. What's the lease cost? $400. Okay, doing some bit of baling or something. Fertilizing. Well, that's a big fertilizing contract. Right next to the shop too. It's almost worth taking. Harvesting. What have we got to harvest? Oh, we could harvest a bit of spinach. Sorghum, red beet, spinach, carrots, green beans, sorghum, spinach, sorghum, carrots. Bit of ploughing. Rock removal. That's too far away. Sowing, spraying, stone picking, wood transport. Try some wood transport in my video. It didn't go very well. Maybe though I've got with the joystick. Didn't have the joystick configured properly. No, we won't do that. Let's just go and jump in. Might do a bit of baling. How far away is that one from the store? That one's really close. One's a bit further away, and that one's not far away from us. So here's an interesting fact. That's got a baling contract on it. What does it look like at the moment? Look at that. Hey Bosun, good morning mate. Good to see you. Farming, how you doing? This is FS25. So look at this, eh? So we've got, David's got a baling contract. Rest round bales on field 33. But it's harvestable. So, we have a harvest contract for field 33. We don't. Harvesting. Interesting, eh? No, I haven't seen any windrung ones. I've seen mowing and baling. But yeah, no windrung ones yet, Dan. You just ordered FS25, Sean, using the partner code Academy. Thank you very much, mate. Appreciate that. You couldn't tab after resetting yours. Ah, weird. FS22, congrats. Hey, Dazed. How you doing, mate? Welcome along. Accept the contract. Well, that's what I was thinking I'll do. I'm intrigued now. But it's round bales, and that one's square bales. And you can't use one for the other. It's got to be the right type of bale. Look at that. Magically got harvested. Yeah, I'll do this one for David too. Why couldn't you use square on both of them? Typical. Right. Let's leave those doing their thing. Right, go do some baling. No interest in rice farming if it's about farming cereals and animals to each their own. Do you know that's exactly it? You might not like it, and that's fine because, as you say, it's each their own. No one's making you do it, no one's telling you should do it. You make your own big boy decision. I like. Go, beacon's on. A little bit of baling. I'm kind of intrigued to do this in cab. Here we go. Oh, rice contracts a thing. I haven't. I can't say I've seen any. It's not to say there isn't. Now, do you know what's interesting? Just thinking about this out loud. I reckon that change driving direction. Detached. Okay. I reckon that this was all. Oh, I've pushed the wrong button again. Keep on moving. This uses the AI system to generate the windrows, won't it? Ah, silly. Why did I touch that? Oh, try the GPS. Okay. Let's try GPS for baling. I don't know what this is going to be been done at though. What do you reckon? Steering assists. It's 2 headlands. What size header do you reckon it is? 10.2? I can show lines though, can't I? That always should fix it. Goodness. Alright, let's just see if I can fix this. Where's my Thrustmaster? Thrustmapper app. Look. Don't tell me this. Oh, does that not? That only works for the eSwap. Okay. You know, I can't configure dead zones in here, can I? Yeah, before game one. Such a... Now I've got to drop the hood off it. It's even more annoying. Needs a something. Exit and restart. You know what? I think I might have to. Let's have a look at this. Go to desktop window. Oh no, you should still be able to see that, won't you? Of course. Enjoying 25 so far days. Yeah, I'm still getting my head around it. I haven't actually had a huge chance to play. To be perfectly honest. Now, if I remember correctly, it's here. Switch device X. Which one is this? Is that one? See, access 4, you can see it. It's detecting something. I can't even bump the dead zone up enough to stop it. It's actually an issue with the sensor in there. But even then, it's still... Oh, there we go. It's gone. Okay. Carry on. Nothing more annoying than the tip getting damaged. Isn't that right? G'day Mike, how you doing? Good to see you. Big Dog Moose, Argsy. Hello, Argsy from Illinois, USA. First of your live streams. You've joined. Nice, mate. Welcome along. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Does the Fent harvester tilt on hills? There is one that tilts on hills, Mike. It certainly is. The small one is a hillside. I saw DJ shared a photo of it. Let's see if I can find that. It should be under this, is it? Nope. It's just dumped it into our general chat. There we go. There we go, that's what I was trying to show you. Monitor. Look at that. How good a job is that doing? Look at the flex on that thing. It's massive. Right. Once again, no mods. I know, Yoss. I know, right? Right. Oops. I'm bumping that. Right. So. What it does. Perfect windrows, I know, right? I know. So, let's go back to this. We want to do steering assist. We want to show lines. We've set it to 10.2. Right, it's not the line width, is it? It's got 1, 2, 3, 4, so it's less than that, isn't it? It's getting wider as we go. 10? Right. 9.2. No. $9 Is it? I'm not even getting closer, am I? It's still too wide though. Oh, that's closer. It's more than that. 8.8. It was 9. Oh, look at that. There it is, 9. Let's try this thing. Ooh. It's down. This thing's lowered. Try to lower the pickup. There we go. Right. Hands free. Let's see how we go. Have I tried to add cows to the same pasture as the water buffalo? If you can, does it output 2 types of milk? I haven't tried, but I know you can. Hanraz, but it's... I don't know if it does 2 types of milk or not. That is a good question. Now I don't have a button to enable this on my keyboard or anything. Anyhow, not be that guy, but when you have a minute, can you show the potato carrot tabs? Curious if rigging is base game now. It is 100%. I have done it as a test because I wanted to see what it did for. Oh, where is it? Under here. Yeah. Yep. Base game ridger. 1, 2, 3, 4 faro, and I think that one there's the big wide one. 8. Yeah, I was having to play around with it just to see what the ground deformation was like. It's pretty impressive. So, look at that. No hands. Steered itself. Hey, Noel, how you doing? It's going to be sweet if you're able to play this on a Steam Deck as they're soon coming. I saw they were coming to Australia soon. I was kind of tempted to get one. Not that I need it. But see, other things like the bail counter's now base game too. In there. Passenger script, I think, is. I'm not sure, but this is, to be perfectly honest with you, Bob, this is actually the first time I've used the AI GPS, the AI steering assist, as it's called. But the problem is software related. I just brought farm stuff to replace the side panel you were having the same issue with. Yeah, I'll fiddle around with it. I need to find out if my firmware's up to date and a few things there, Ryan. So, just turning the steering wheel stops it, and I can press H again, and we're back on the line. Have I actually thrown any bales out? Or do the bales just disappear? They're not going to... Right, have I not actually created any yet? Is it right here or not? Because they're a contract bale, do they just disappear? All that missing is a round baling extension, yeah. Pretty sure you do get 2 types of milk, thanks to Garrick. I'm sure someone will have tested it out. So see, they have the new Grimmy planted. Too bad no fast tracks though. Yeah, I reckon fast tracks will come. I reckon that'll be something that'll come in the update, because there was more to come in the, you know, if you looked at the thing. This bale must just disappear, does it, when it drops on the ground? Which to me is kind of no fun. Just the bale just despawns. Or is it just it's the first one that's going to come out? Let's see. Yeah, it does take a long time. And they're only small swaths. And she created 2 full bales. Oh no, they do stay. Okay. It's the fact it's a small swath. It took me a whole lap of the field to get one out. Wait until day 1 patch before overhauling your sticks. 100%. 100%. Are there any baler wrapper combination machines in game yet? Yeah, there is. There's the Grimmy, the Gulville stuff. So that's a baler wrapper there. That one's not. There's a John Deere one. In fact, the easiest place to look at it is under tools. Where are they? So this is where I'm still getting my bearings. The John Deere C441R is a wrapper. We've got the Vario stationary baler. I think those are the only 2 round ones. Not a huge selection at this stage. No square ones, but yeah. John Deere. These are all. And then you've got your option of what fill type you want on it. Oh, cool. Expect many vehicles from Giants this week, yeah. Definitely going to be the case, I understand. On previous versions, any contracts never produced many bales. Well, it was all relative because we never had straw baling contracts, did we? This is a new thing for 25. Having fields that just appear harvested, and then you've got to go and bale them, which is kind of nice. I kind of like the new contracts where you've just got a task. No more mowing, windrowing, baling, wrapping, selling. You just have to go there and bale it. So you could just be a contract baler. I know Mr. CDP didn't like it because he doesn't get any extra bales off the fields. So it's a bit of a change in that regard, but I kind of like it. What does GPS assistive turns for like 30 degrees, but AI can't do more than 5. Possibly conservative. I mean, I've made a lot of changes to it just since FarmCon, really. It was much more conservative back in those days. The Goreville Variamaster does liftables, does it by default. They fixed your issue you submitted for making the Dirty Nader. Back to the 1050. Is this a 1050 or a 9 series? 930. I think it was quite the 1050. I suspect you'll have to finish off your X570 Ryzen soon build over the next couple of weekends. Yeah, 6 to 8 weeks. Shame, that's rough. I've only seen straw ones so far. Bob. Get the straw blower ready. This one wasn't round bales, the other one was round bales. Looking pretty good so far, to be honest. Interest is definitely brewing for yourself, just a slippery slope starting and then wanting the potato pack in before I'm out. Yeah. I quite like. Have you seen the roper planter? Dazed. Harvester, sorry. Quite like this. So it's quite cool. Just need some bigger planters. So, right, so what are we, 53% through, so too far. Square bale twine has not gone down a single piece yet. It's kind of handy. Wasn't in the previous... I don't know, to be honest, nowadays. I got so confused with what was and what wasn't in the base game last time. Perhaps it was. Cheers, Bender. Appreciate you, mate. Thanks for hanging out. You're not going to miss too much. I'll probably get this finished. I'd like to go and finish doing the rice because it'd be nice to have that planted and then we can do something else next time I'm in here. Or play around with something. I like this Fink baler though, it's good. Cheers, R2. Rest easy, mate. Pleasure having you here. Good luck for the draw a little bit later on. Bob, you asked me that earlier. I'm sorry, I did see your comment and I did not reply. 7:30 UK time, 8:30 AM New Zealand time. We will be streaming live tomorrow. We are going to be playing in Riverbend Springs. We've set up a little bit of work with the Amity Sugarbeet technology, the new Amity gear. And as well as that, we thought we'd do a good old-fashioned silage harvest. So we've got a forager that we're going to set up on using the AI workers, and then we'll be running forage carts. Because if you haven't seen a oops, gotta make sure I was on the yellow one. Activating it. There we go. If you haven't seen silage compaction yet, that looks pretty cool. The GPS beep sounded volume adjustable on its own. Let's have a look. Some general settings, I think. Maybe GUI volume. Doesn't change that, has it? Doesn't look like it. That doesn't do it either. Possibly not. I think there's more volume settings in the main menu too, which might override some more of those. But yeah, that would get annoying pretty quick. Did they add more third angles to plan as well, or is that still 2 engine? No, they haven't. It's still very limited from a multi-terrain angle point of view. Your old PC's hard drive limited, and at end of life, considering it's the first gen RAM, it's getting on in life, isn't it? I seriously contemplated upgrading my graphics card for this, but she decided I'd wait until maybe the 50 series cards come out and look at doing a full PC upgrade at that stage. At the moment, what are we sitting at? So, not quite 60. I've got settings sitting at ultra at the moment, so on a 3070 card. Made 7 bales. Gary, yes, 100% the farm stick does. I have it right here next to me. Even better is it actually works straight out of the box. Oh my goodness, I'm all over the place with this one. Reminds you of a microwave. Actually not wrong there. Let's not muck around with GPS for this, let's just drive these last few. Good to know it works though, so it was what, a 9 metre wide swath. It's handy to be able to do that. Ooh, bounce, bounce, bump, bump. So with head tracking it'd be easy to be able to look around those corners rather than trying to use your thumbstick. I could use the one on there, but I'm loath to touch it at the moment. I could use my mouse. Hit the like button, thanks Amon, appreciate it mate. OBS can only record at 60 frames. Why would you upgrade if you're already hitting that? Because I wouldn't be doing it for OBS. I probably get more improvements out of 90% complete. Are we going to finish this contract? I got one long big pass to do down here, didn't I yet? I do. It would probably help more with the rendering side of things, to be perfectly honest. They haven't released. Have they released pricing on the 50 cards yet, Garrick? I hadn't. I've been keeping an eye, but I've kind of lost track of it the last wee while. Yes, it does. It does map the buttons. So you can see I plugged in both my Hori controlling steering wheel and the SimTask farm stick, and it's picking both up. Wish it had one more row of keybinds, so I could have my Thrustmaster controller plugged in and running as well. The main tabs for bindings, yeah. Actually, if you go into the XML, the bindings XML's folder in the game, there's a huge array of different things in there. Right, am I going to hit 100% complete? Now, I wonder if it hasn't counted the bales in the bank yet. I've got to check. So what if we've got Carrigan? I'm carrying a couple of bales in there, so actually that's a good point. Does that bale fall on the ground give us a big increase in create completion or not? 6. No, it doesn't. It's actually going off swath picked up. I didn't think we'd missed that much around about. Maybe we have. 98. We touch and go. 99. Oh, that's vicious. Eject those and see what happens. No, it still doesn't. Oh, Christ. That's lethal. Have I missed a big chunk somewhere? Ah, no, I just needed that bit. Oh, there we go. I was actually that close, I just needed to pick up a little bit. So there we go. So the one thing with contracts is once you complete them, they're complete and you can't do any more. Yeah, 2, 4, 6, 8, 9, 10, 11 bales. 11 bales plus half a bale in there. Right, I'm going to the tab, find the active one, find the one completed, and collect. Right, let's go and have a look. Where did our planters get to? You're finished with a couple of laps to go, and you're finished with... Oh, you've still got some rice. Okay. That's bizarre. Why did you think you're finished? Yeah, no, fair enough. Fair question to ask. What? Am I playing with low settings? No, I'm on pretty high settings, bosun. Yeah, ultra on a lot of them, I think. Right. 22%. Is that's going to be not enough to do both these fields? I don't think. We'll find out. No one says, just speculating on the price. Fair enough. All anyone can do, isn't it? Proves they need AI baling. You took an AI generated swath instead of particular width and clone the original path. It works, it's great, Johnson. Yeah. Hey look, I fully expect that it'll come in some way, shape or form at some time. I would be surprised if it didn't. That way. Because yeah, I think there's already been enough people who've proved it. I can see it being an iteratively extended addition to the game. 3 a.m. wake up for work, Shane. Oh, that's rough. Nasty. Oh, thanks for tuning in, mate. Appreciate you being here. Take care, and look forward to seeing you next stream. Giants doesn't do the models. Well, that'll be an interesting thing. I'll be intrigued to see what the gurus at Courseplay can come up with. How can they take the AI system and use it to improve their tools? So one thing with FSG I'm going to have a look at tomorrow, ground deformation, because apparently it doesn't save on the server, so you go back to just having 2D tire deformation. Which would be a little bit of a shame. Right, what are we? 1%, 1 litre left in here. Not really enough. By any stretch of the imagination to finish off. I wonder how far through time we need to skip to get the next one of these out. We're up to 6 litres. Ugh. Okay, let's see if we can get this just to spawn. So we can finish off this field. How many litres do we get in a pallet? 24 or something? Another look at the baby animals hyper. Yeah, of course. I only put those down a wee while ago. They are new for us. I need to get this planted before the end of the day. I don't know if we're going to, are we? We're only on a single day season. I wish I could spawn a part bale, a part pallet. Here you go, Yossi's a mod for you. Part pallet spawning, or change the spawn size of pallets out of a production. When you want it for something like this, you can spawn just what you need. Is it 24 litres? I'm reckoning we're just going to scratch in. We're going to get it at 11 o'clock at night. Is it doing a litre an hour? A little wonder. 23. There we go. Yeah. It's a bit of night time. Oh, good look at the night sky. Look pretty. Right. Got a couple of different beam sizes there. Yeah, it didn't fill up fully again. I don't know what that was. Decided it didn't want to take all the thingies. Oh well. Let's go and finish this last field. I do have a room. Right. Well, this is a little bit hard to see. We'll make it work. 2 laps and we should be done. Do you know what's actually making it harder is the bright light shining in my eyes. Smaller pellets, Yos. Smaller pellets. Spawn partial pellets. That'll be the main thing. Spawn partial pellets. Now you can empty partial bales. Get that light out of my eyes and we're fine. I can see where I'm going. Gonna go back to sleep, have a good stream, and hit the like button. Cheers, Days. Good to see you, mate. Thanks for stopping in. Don't think courseplay will be improved by 25 as 25 is doing the basics of what courseplay is always done. However, courseplay performance might improve as they might use. Yeah. All sorts of permutations, really, isn't there? What all those changes are going to mean for different features. Use the edge of this field. Clouds still look a bit washed out. They still haven't mastered the clouds, the sky, quite as well as they did in 17, have they? I never played 17, but everything I've seen about how well the skybox was in that version. What I've seen, I'd have to agree. It look pretty darn good. Yeah, what those warnings pop up at night are annoying. Not that far off the edge. Right, get that planter out of the way. Oh, close to the edge on that. Who's close? Yeah, some of the ambient noises are fantastic. Hey Nina, how you doing? But I had a great weekend. It's a Pearl Jam concert on Friday night. I spent the weekend away with some friends. It was just a real blast. Frustrating, it was the same weekend as 25 early access, yes, but hey, the game's going to be around for a long time, so just as much chance and time to play it as everyone else. There are working lights on the planter, that is it, as far as I can tell. There's a high beam and a low beam. It's either on or off, then yeah, high beam, low beam. The high beam shines further ahead, but it's not as wide. There's things you don't notice. I like most. Just until you think about them, you're like, oh yeah, I didn't really pay attention to that, but it was there. It's nice. 2:15, time for bed, so I'll be up in stream. Thanks for the stream. Cheers, Mrs. Prop. Likewise, I should be going to bed to be up in time for the stream too. I've got some things to do before then. We'll be having a G-Portal sponsored stream in the morning. Finish a little message off from them. It's part of our commitment to G-Portal as our partner. Here we go. We are just going to get all our rice done. I have one more parcel on the other side. I do have one more parcel on the other side. We're inside the rock. to go and try and replace the screen on your son's phone. I'm gonna do my son's too. It's kaput. It's shall we say removed from his position. It's that broken. Let's just look into that. Is there a spot just in the corner here I missed? I've seen things in the darkness. Look at that. There is just the smallest spot ever. Good job. That. Tell you what, we're only just going to have enough for us to finish this. Though there is a bit more in that pallet that wouldn't fill up. There we go. Lost the internet connection there to feed your cats. Welcome back, Share. Warning messages are very trigger happy. Right, there we go. So we didn't use much fertilizer around doing all this planting, but we did. Can I fold it with it? Can fold it with seedlings in it. Okay. Let's just double check the map. There we go. Look at our rice empire. Land of the growing rice. Right, let's back up the road. Get these both put away. Hey Lambert, how you doing? Take a look how our rice rolls production's going here too. Paid much attention to that. Let's just tab through because it's easier. Boxed rice roll bags. That's it. I don't know what it is. No one. Oh, look at this overtaking maneuver. You dangerous SOB. Holy heck. No farm worker should ever be put in that position because of your reckless driving. I mean, I know I'm driving a rather slow piece of farm equipment on the road at night with no rear lights, but it's my prerogative, not yours. Oof. Change my underwear after that one. Let's fold that up, fold that up. That's all done. We're just going to go and check our production. Yeah. Oh. I was going to say, why can't I see my hand tool? But I know why. So I still have my field of view very high. Let's see how we're getting on. So our preserve factory, what's running? We have to find actually what is active at the moment. I have active those two. We've got 563 litres of rice bag, about 626 litres of rice rolls. And our ingoing, we've only got 31 litres of rice. Actually, we need to top that up. So that's actually chewed through that really quick. So you would need a lot of rice. I only had, well, we dumped 2,000 litres in there, and I think we've got another 3,000 litres left. So you can imagine only having 5,000 litres of rice. You produce the rice rolls in rice bag in, you know, a matter of days, and before you know it, you're out of production. You can't keep a big plant running. Interesting. What about our mushrooms? How are they looking? They've got water. We've got enoki oyster mushrooms. Got a first pallet out here already. And when the magic happens, so they've spawned. Got that one. Away. Plenty of water on those. Of course, we could have done it this way. Plenty of water for the rice saplings, and that'll be good to keep them running for some time to come, and we'll top that up next time. Right. EB Venom, 25 years. I'm trying to quit smoking using nicotine patches, 1 day down. Congratulations, mate. That is a achievement worth celebrating. Good on you for taking that first step and making it through the first one. I wish you all the best for carrying on and going 100% smoke free. That's awesome. I've never had to do anything like that, but I do admire anyone who, oh look at the light, anyone who has the courage to break a habit, break an addiction, or anything like that, so good on you, man. Right, let's start filling tabs through, find some rice, top it up. What's this look like in camp with the fog? Backing. Should be right to go. No, I wasn't far off. Go. Means we don't have to worry about that next time. 4 years. Well done, Share. That's awesome. 1 year vape free in January. Good job, Mark. Having for a smoke can take up to 4 years. Just keep busy constantly. Great advice, Elaine. Great advice. But yeah, awesome achievement. That first step's often the hardest one, and when you've taken it and acknowledged it, that's half the battle won already. So there you go. What do the headlights look like on this? Alright, we're going to be brave enough to drive this in the night down through the fog. We're going to get ourselves harmed and maimed on the main road. Fog. Oh, holy. Pressing down. A road rage going on here. Yeah. Yeah. That's right. You don't know who you messed with. Yeah, you go. You go that way. Scared. Right. Anyhow, that's a bit of fun, isn't it? That's all this bike's good for. Just having a bit of fun. Take it back. Head back up to the house. Up to the farm. And we will call it quits for today. Vehicle come down the hill in the fog. Alright, there we go. Alcohol was even easier to give up. 2 years on you, Dan. Look at that. Up that new gravel crunching sound. What about the skin on the tarmac sound? Sean, what about that one? Well, ladies and gentlemen, I think we are going to call it quits there for tonight. That was fun. Again, another enjoyable little episode. Got all of that planted. Don't know what we're going to do next. There's a lot of corn down there, though. Crikey. See if we can pick up a corn contract or something. What's going to happen with those? Stages are there. Interesting. How much why to buy one of those? $500,000. Can't quite justify that, although it's about to be worth it. Field flipping. Is it a thing? I haven't figured that one out yet, so we'll just have to find that out. Anyhow, once again, thank you everyone for tuning in tonight. It has been a blast. A pleasure to have you all here. If you haven't already dropped a thumbs up, please do. We very much appreciate it. We will be live tomorrow morning, 8:30 a.m. New Zealand time, 7:30 p.m. UK time, in just over 9 hours from now. So 9 hours from whatever your current time is, we will be live on a multiplayer stream with the Farm Sim Guy. We are going to be on Riverman Springs. We've got a little bit of work to do with some sugar beets. We're going to try out the Amity beet technology, give that a spin. We've got a forage harvester and a couple of forage wagons set up as well. So we're going to maybe do a little bit of that, a little bit of silage. Got a field of corn to go. So yeah, just mucking around, just testing out multiplayer, see what it's like. It's the first time either of us will have done that. Obviously looking forward to getting back into recording a multiplayer series with FSG when the time comes, whenever that might be. We'll just have to wait and see what transpires over the next few weeks. So yeah, anyhow, once again, thank you all very much for tuning in. If you're still on the fence about pre-ordering FS25 or even purchasing it, now that we're getting closer to release day, do some quick maths, it's 25 and a half hours from now, or there or thereabouts, 26 and a half hours. You're always welcome to buy it after the fact, and if you use our code ArxyGame, you can. Even if you bought it on Steam, you can buy all the season pass and DLC and everything like that to help support the channel using Arxy Gaming. So there we go. Thank you, everyone. Take care. Enjoy the rest of your evening. I'm now going to have to figure out exactly what buttons to press to make this all shut down, because if you were here at the start, you'll realise my OBS has completely destroyed itself. Nothing wanted to work. Everything was crashing. I've had to go into safe mode, and that's got us through things. So there we are. Anyhow, let's tab out of there. Do you know what? This is one of the cool features. Do you hear that little dip in volume? Well, now when you have it on windowed mode and you tab out, you can still have sound, which is cool for a streamer. I like that. Anyhow, I'm out of here. You guys take care. Have a good evening, afternoon, morning, whatever it is where you are, and we'll see you again soon. Bye.